Hi, everybody. It's Claire here from Clear Path Guidance in Tarot, and I'm featuring Joyce from Shadow Bayou Tarot. And I'm so sorry that it's taken so long to come online. I didn't realize people were waiting. I'm really, really excited to have Joyce with me tonight. She is a great card reader. I want you guys to subscribe to her channel. Whatever it takes, she's awesome at what she does. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to do an energy reading. Joyce is going to work the cards. She's awesome at cards. And so, Joyce, I'm going to give it over to you.
Thank you, Clara. I'm so happy to be here with you guys and for Clara to give me this opportunity to be on her channel as her guest. Well, those of you who do know me, Clara is like my BF of the F. And how we're going to do it tonight, guys, because we are together on the stream. Like she said, we'll do the energy read. I will strictly pull the cards. And for those of you who are familiar with the way I basically read the energy of the cards also. So we're going to be doing it as a duo, as a team. And so the questions will be $20 for a question. And what happens is you get an energy and a card pull per question. Okay. So, and the pendulums will be, amounts less than $20 is a yes or no with the pendulum. And Clara can do that, or I can. I mean, it just, however you guys want to do it. You can say Clara, or you can say Joyce, or you can say it doesn't matter, whoever. It's up to you guys. The choice is yours. However, it is $20 for us to answer a question because we will be doing it as a team.
Yes.
Thank you.
So now I just want to go back to just a little bit of history because we discussed this on Joyce's channel. We have done this before and it's worked out really, really well. And the way Joyce and I met, we're online. Joyce was a customer of mine. She was a client and a very good client. And life has led her to opening up her own channel. So we've been here for each other and we've been supporting one another. I've been leading her a little bit on how to do things. She's been leading me. She's the tech part. She's my tech support.
Oh God, we in trouble there.
She's the tech support and I'm the emotional support. So we've just become very good friends. Due to just the business, right? So, yeah. So anyway, I don't even know what to do from here on in. If anybody would like to purchase a reading, like Joyce said, it's $20. I will do the energy reading first. Joyce will do the cards. Joyce is very good at reading cards. And so, for $20, I think that's a pretty good price to have two readers reading on your situation. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it is. And I want to say hello to all you guys.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Jimmy, Ruby, beautiful Faith. You guys are always supporting us. I really cannot thank you guys enough. For anybody that has come to either of us for a private reading, we are honored that you come to us all the time. I mean, if not, like I've said it before, if there's not thousands, there's hundreds of channels of people who do what we do, and there's always room for people here. And I've told Joyce before, there are people that will never, ever, ever get a reading from me. And there are people that will never get a reading from her. It's who you resonate with.
Right.
And this way, there's a combination here. So, all right. So I see Candace. Let's see. Okay, Candace. I've been having random dreams about a guy from high school who I had a connection with. His name is Ryan. Is there a reason why I'm having random dreams about him? Well, I feel like there's unfinished business here, and which is why you're having dreams about Ryan. And it's also a past life connection. Typically, when you're having dreams about somebody or still thinking about somebody from the past, it's because there's probably unresolved issues or it hasn't been finished between the two of you.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think?
I get that she's going to see him.
Yeah.
I feel that you will run across him in the physical. And of course, the first card that I pulled was in the physical, in Earth. So that's the King of Pentacles. And so that means physicality, okay? And in your dream state, here we are with the Nine of Swords. So I do feel you're going to physically see him. You're going to run across him some form of fashion, in some way, shape, or form. You're going to come face to face with this guy. That is what came to me when I read it.
And the thing about it too is that we all have intuition. Some of us just don't trust it. Trust your intuition. These could be your angels, your guides that are bringing him to you into your dreams.
Right.
Telling you, that this is about to come. You don't have to be like us.
Right. And look, Clara, I want to show you this too. This is the Three of Wands. Yeah. That means a physical manifestation. So again, further clarification of what we're talking about here.
Exactly.
You're going to see him. So keep it real, sister.
Yeah. That's a good question. I hope you're happy with that answer there, Candace. All right. Now, how many people do we have in this stream? This is different. The chatting looks different.
It does. It does look different from this format, in the StreamYard format that we're using. But it is an easy format for us to use to be able to be together, guys. So if y'all find on your end it looks a little odd, it's just so much brighter. And it's just the easiest way, the only way we could figure out how to really come together for you all.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful Faith D. Clara, is something relate to you with city lights? Okay. Beautiful Faith, I believe, has some sort of a abilities. So I think she's always testing me. But last time you asked about beaches, and before I went live with Joyce, I was Googling the word beach for about half an hour. But Clara, something related to your city? No, I mean, I think Christmas lights are going to be coming up everywhere, all over, So, I mean, it might relate to that. All right. Somebody wanted us to talk about Justin and Haley. I did do a reading on him and her the other day because people are messaging me saying she's poisoning the man. She is putting hexes and curses on him. No, she's not.
I read that too.
What do you think?
I saw that. Hell no.
No.
That's ridiculous. I mean, people are really going far out there truly to get attention from this, I feel. I thought that was the most bullshit reading that I've seen. I thought it was bullshit.
Yeah.
I just think that people, if I say I saw them riding a purple elephant, I promise you there will be people that will believe that shit. Okay. And that's sad because nobody is thinking further. I can't say nobody, that's not true. There are some who do not think further than what they're actually told, or you know what I mean? Yeah. There's Photoshop these days. If you see odd pictures, people know how to create this kind of a thing, and it doesn't make it real.
No.
Believe very little. Take your bits and pieces and pick and choose your battles in that particular one for those of you who are diehard fans. But come on, you guys. If she was a witch, and a damn good one, anyway, I could say this. She would have been married to that Bieber boy a long time ago, and he wouldn't have had a thought one about Selena Gomez. So there you go.
Exactly. And the thing about it is that he's got free will. He's got free will. If he didn't want to marry the woman, he wouldn't have married her. So just to reiterate to everybody that's coming in late, we are doing super chats for anybody. $20 gets both of us, and $10 is a pendulum, yes or no. I could still do a little bit of an energy reading on that. You could do the pendulum, Joyce. So hi, Ethan's Tarot and Queen of Cups.
Hey, you guys. Manuela, you saying that you can hear us better than the last stream? Okay, well, that's good.
We sound better than last time. Maybe we're doing better than last time. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just going to go back and see if anybody's.
I don't know. I don't see anything.
Okay. Yeah, super chat is open. Thank you, Gail. And people are always also asking about Camilla and Shawn Mendes. Those two bug me. I don't know why.
They bug me too.
Like, I don't know.
They bug me too.
I just feel like they're pretending or something. Like, I don't get sincerity here. Like, I don't know. One,
I think, in my opinion, and from what I feel about it too, is from the start, I felt like he had more of a sincerity about it than she did. I feel like she flutters where she is driven at the time. She's kind of like what catches her interest at the moment.
Yeah,
that's what I feel.
Yeah, it's like, where's the next shiniest object? Like, what's going to get me where I need to go in my career, sort of a thing.
Right.
So she kind of hooked onto that guy what was that guy's name?
Matthew Hussey. Yes. He's so fine. And he is a world-renowned dating coach, and he wrote How to Get the Guy.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, honey, if you can't make it with Matthew Hussey, then you can just go lock your ass up in a closet. Sorry.
It's kind of like almost like she sees that Shawn is the next up and coming singer. So it's like, I just see her just latched onto him. Not that she isn't, doing well on her own, but I feel like together they could be more powerful. And so I feel like there's something about it that's off.
It's not sincere. It's not a real.
No, I don't. Not on her part anyway.
No.
So, Candace wants to know if Shawn is gay. What do you think?
Hell yeah, I think so. I think he's bisexual. That's my personal, that's what the vibe is I've always gotten. Not that I have anything against anyone bisexual. That's their business. But I've always felt that about him. So that's what I get.
I don't have a very good gaydar. But
that's
I don't have a very good gaydar, but there's just something off about that couple. They're just not there's the insincerity it's almost like they're playing off of that video that they did, because everybody's like, oh, it was so steamy and so sexy. I never watched it, but from what I can feel, it's like they're playing off of that video,
Right. It's all a PR thing, I feel, for her.
Yeah, exactly.
So
okay, all right. Maybe we should go to Joyce's channel. How many people are in the chat?
Oh, 19. I can't tell on my side. I can't see on my side how many people are here.
It shows here 19 people.
Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to have to start up this big ass party. Come on. I don't want to freak out Clara on her channel.
I told Joyce, let's go on my channel. I said, there's going to be a lot of people watching. So there's only 19, but is there issues going on with BTS? No, I don't feel like there's any issues. What do you think, Joyce?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Just a boy band.
Huh?
It's just a boy band that they seem to just still get along.
Yeah, and I was thinking, because somebody had asked me about Blackpink.
Yes.
I was going to say Black China. That was a rapper. Anyway, Blackpink. And I think of Blackpink and BTS as, to me, I mean, I don't know. I'm not real knowledgeable with the K-pop. I didn't even know what the hell a K-pop was. But and then I'm getting asked about Monsta X, which is another up-and-coming K-pop group. And I mean, unless they're known, not just forming, please don't ask. I mean, who knows about those people? They're just forming. They're not really, there's nothing really known about them, and there's no drama yet. They're learning. And there's one thing I want to say, all these Koreans, are very disciplined. So to say all this gossip and all this stuff that surrounds them, a lot of that is created because think about it. They are truly in a very, very strict environment, very controlled, and there is no gray area. Okay. So that's their culture though. Okay. So a lot of stuff that you guys read and hear about all these K-pop people, please take with a grain of salt. They truly could not have that much freedom to do all those things. And that's a fact. And unfortunately, for as talented as BTS and Blackpink are and well known, I really think they will be the better, well known, popular of all the K-pop groups.
Yeah.
That's my get from it. And also, I really don't see it being very long lived. I think it's more of a fad scene. They are very talented, do not get me wrong. But here in the US, I feel like it's more of a fad. Remember Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block? They all had a good run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't feel like it'll be that same type of run.
The thing about, like you said, with the Koreans, these, the K-pop, is you are right that they're not just a single member in a group of 8 or a group of 7. They are a whole, right? And if there's trouble, if you're causing trouble in the band, there's somebody else that is going to make sure everyone is on the same page, that this isn't going to get out of control because it's the good of the band or whatever, not just each individual person, right?
Oh yeah.
So somebody asked something here. Hold on. Oh, someone said, oh my God, Backstreet Boys. Okay. I do have to say, me and Joyce keep getting questions about a certain person with what band is he with again?
Oh, that had to be, who was that? Was that New Kids on the Block?
New Kids on the Block. There is some there's some stuff going around with that group. So,
and you know, they grandpas now. I mean, who in the hell cares?
Yeah. Sure. Oh, don't be sorry, beautiful Faith. It's okay to ask these questions. We don't mind.
Yeah. People want to know about Jelena. Don't y'all watch my damn videos? No,
subscribe to Shadow Bayou Tarot with a little bit of Anya. She's all about it. Me too. You know, that's the number one reading that people always want. And I can't do it. I've limited to once a month. I'm not going to make this channel based on Jelena.
We can't, because truly there's nothing really to say also. I mean, nothing drastic has changed.
No, that's right.
No, so what? They had a formal wedding. Okay, so it didn't make them more married.
Exactly. Now, Monica wants to know if Demi Moore's new boyfriend is good for her. I feel whoever this guy is, yes, I feel he nurtures her and he gives her what he needs. I feel that whoever this person is good for her. Yeah, she needs someone to look after her because I feel that when she was with Ashton Kutcher, that she was kind of like his mom as well. You know, he was much younger, right? But I feel that this other guy that she's with, I don't know how old this guy is, but I do feel that he's looking after her, you know.
Demi Lovato has a relationship. Who with? Oh, please. Is Selena and Julia Michaels dating? First of all, huh?
Oh, no, I'm just laughing.
Julia Michaels. Why? Because they gave each other a friend kiss. Yo, act like they jumped down on the stage. Jesus.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say yes, they're dating. They're lovers. No, they're not. Okay. They're
like
not.
Madonna. Who did that? Madonna and Britney Spears? Didn't Madonna and Britney Spears do the same thing? They kissed on live stage like at the Super Bowl or American Music Awards or something?
It was something. And then after that, people, I mean, it was the biggest thing. But no, I saw that kiss that was streaming about Selena and that Julia Michaels. That was a friendship. Thank you. That would be like me kissing Clara. Mwah. Thank you. Bye. That
Yeah.
wasn't a make out.
No, no,
Nothing like that.
no.
No,
Okay,
they're not
Julie.
dating.
We have another question here. Okay, Julie, I find it hard to talk to Joseph and start a conversation with. He is a friend of mine, and every time I see him, I feel invisible to him. Does he hate me? How do I become closer to Joseph like he is with my friend? He doesn't hate you. I just feel he is not aware. I feel that you like him, you see him, but I feel like you're not giving him anything to go on for him to be able to go, oh, that Julie, she likes me. I find it hard to just start a conversation with. So how hard is it to start a conversation? Say, hey, how's your weekend? How you doing? But no, I just don't feel like you're on his radar because I don't feel like you're giving him much to go by. All you have to do is just give him a little bit of, hey, how's it going, my friend Joseph? And start up a conversation that way. And then that he will see that. Otherwise, I feel he's quite, he's either he's very analytical or something like that, but I don't feel he's picked up on your vibe.
No, I think that you do have a chance if you give him the signs.
Yep, exactly.
I feel like you have a chance because he is all up in his head. He's not paying, he doesn't see it. Just like what Clara was saying, he just doesn't see it. He is all in his head, and you do have a chance if you give him the signs. I mean, that's all I can say with that. I feel like he's a good little fella. I feel like he's very grounded. But, girl, he is not going to approach you. You're going to have to kind of give a little winky poo or something. Like, drop something and have him pick it up and hand it to you and say, oh, thank you so much, as you pass your little fingers on his hand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Flirt, Julie, flirt.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so did you pull cards?
I did.
Okay, all right. So Manuela is next. What is going to be my gift that Raymond and is it for Christmas or when? What is going to be my gift?
What? How can Raymond give you a gift, Manuela? He's not with you. You're hoping that he gives you a gift, that it's him. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't pick.
I don't know, Manuela.
I don't pick anything up, Manuela. I'm sorry. I don't feel I don't feel like he's focusing his attention on you.
Manuela, you're going to have to, there's no light shed on this yet.
No.
No. This is still a burden. This is still on your mind. The burdens you carry of this is still on your mind. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for the purchase. Thank you, everybody, so far. Okay, Ruby, how will the guy coming approach me? What does he feel about me right now? Also, I bought a tarot deck. Will I be able to connect and read them well as I continue to practice and study them? Am I clairvoyant too?
Golly, Ruby Jane. How many questions you was fitting up in that box?
Yeah. All right. Number one, don't limit your talents or your gifts. So reading a deck takes years of practice. Start slow, start studying, whether it's through YouTube or going online. Know what the cups mean. It's all about, it's watery, it's about emotions. What does the swords mean? That has to do with thoughts and ideas and thinking. And then you have to also know what the numbers mean. Aces are beginnings, tens are endings, fives are conflict, 4 is stability. So you know, when I started reading the tarot many, many years ago, I was told it's going to take you years. And it does. Slowly practice. Practice on your mom, your friend, yourself. Pull cards. Look at the little symbols on the cards. What do they mean? You know, so there's that part. How will the guy coming approach me? I can't tell, Ruby. I feel, oh, phone call? Phone texting. Okay. Okay, so what does he feel about me right now? I feel there is some sort of interest there with this guy. There is interest, and he's trying to get more interest from you. So I'm trying to learn more about you.
He wants a new beginning. I just read, whoops. So yeah, you know he wants you. Okay.
So, how is he, like, I don't read like that. How will he be coming to, so, I mean, like, Joyce is probably better at that with the cards and so forth. But, I mean, yeah, social media, texting, whatever,
I feel like he's going to call you or text you. Email is a possibility, but I feel like it's the phone. I keep getting the phone.
Okay, perfect. I just want to also go back to, I always thought I was just clairsentient. And then I went to this workshop for the weekend and I was told you weren't just clairsentient, you're also clairvoyant and clairaudient. I've now accepted the clairvoyant because I've always seen pictures in my head. But the clairaudient, I'm working on that. And so just slowly work on one gift at a time. And typically, I think clairsentient goes with card readings because you pick up feelings from cards. Okay? All right. So Nadia, general love cards. I mean, I don't know. I still see tall, dark man with all, and I did this a couple of weeks ago when I was on Joyce's panel. I still see a man that is Hispanic or a man that is olive skin color. I still see that.
Nadia knows. All right, you guys, I'm going to do my little spiel for Nadia on Clara's channel. Clara, I hope you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. You go for it.
If you guys are looking for a man, we got Nadia here representing unofficially for Match.com. Match.com/Nadia. Oh, I had to say it, Nadia. I did. But I will tell you, it's the same energy. Your guy has to come out of that third party situation, okay? He is coming towards you. You will have that hot, sensual feeling with your friend. And there's going to be a new beginning in here. You guys are going to talk a lot. And you're going to come to an understanding, a better understanding, Nadia, than what you had before due to some really good communication, okay? He is truly going to cut himself out of this situation that he is in, all right? And he does want a beginning with you. He desires you, and he feels compelled towards you. So I feel the swords are going to work both ways, to communicate with you and to cut out what no longer serves his life, because he wants to move forward and towards you, is what I get.
Nadia, what was his first name again? And is he Latin? Like, I'm wondering if this is the man that I'm describing, because I still pick up that energy of this guy really wants to be with you. Wasn't it like Bernard or Murphy? That's so far from Bernard. Okay, Murphy. Yeah. I just get this man that's a teddy bear. And is he the description that I've been like seeing?
I get a lot of wands energy around him, but I feel like it's the passion between them, the attraction and that feeling compelled.
Yeah.
That pull, that magnet.
It's a past life connection, and it's strong, and he sees it. I think when he saw you or when he recognized you, it was like this pull towards you. So it's not a one-way street. Like, I think you feel pulled towards him too, but I feel like you're a little bit cautious here. You're kind of holding him off as much as you can, even though you want him. I don't know if I'm right about this or not, but I just feel like you're trying to hang in there, but not really give too much until you can figure things out, until he can figure things out. You know what I mean?
I feel like he's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I just looked underneath the deck, and who do we have here? Your boyfriend on his way, my love.
Oh,
It's the energy, baby.
you're from the same country. What country is that?
He's a mix. Well, girlfriend, look really close at the Sphinx here. They're a mix too, baby. A lot of times I'll say different culture, different race, different religion. There's some type of a difference here. Yay!
Guyana. Where is that? Is that Guyana? I should know. Is it South America or something like that? I wasn't in school when we went through geography. I skipped that.
I did not pay attention.
All right. But yeah, Murphy, I feel like this guy thinks about you 24/7. He's trying to figure out how to get out of his situation. Oh, like Africa.
South America. Like
South America. Oh, South America. Okay, yeah.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess that's who I've been reading all this time.
Yo, I just got the goosebumps with that one.
Oh,
You can't really see them, but I feel them.
yeah.
Ooh, how exotic! Ooh.
Sense my. Okay, thanks, guys. Don't make sense me buying super chats if it's not what I've heard from other people. I don't.
You mean about what exactly you wanted? You wanted to know what your guy was going to give you for Christmas, but y'all are not in communication, Manuela. So I'm not really understanding exactly what your question is. Are you wanting to know if he's going to be your Christmas present? Because as far as I know, you guys are not in communication. So how can he give you a gift? How is Ariana Grande's mental health doing? Ariana Grande.
Oh, he wasn't joking. I feel that this fellow, sorry.
No.
I'm cutting off. He told me yesterday he wants to start a life with me, but not sure if he was joking. No, he wouldn't say it if he was. He might say it in joking to see how you react. And if you react well, then it's different. And if you don't react well to it, then he could pass it off as a joke, from what I feel.
Ooh. Ariana Grande's mental health. I don't feel anything really wrong with her. I feel like she is celebrating something that she has wanted for a while, and she's learning balance in her life. I don't see anything absolutely wrong with her. The Queen of Swords popped out for her mental health.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Ariana Grande. I don't know why. I know there's always pressure for these guys to, put out the music and tour and put shows on. I really, if anything, I just feel a lot of stress, and they all feel stressed. They're being
she drinks. They all drink mostly.
Yeah. So I just get a lot of pressure to keep that fandom rolling, right? Like to keep it there. Yeah.
Well, they're all basically like that. They're tied to these contracts and expectations, and it's tiring and it's stressful, like you said. It's a lot to be, just in our lives, can we imagine everybody coming at us with all these demands that we signed off on to say we would meet, Yeah,
exactly. Now, somebody was saying earlier that I thought it was Demi Moore and it was Demi Lovato that I thought they were asking about. So I mixed that up totally. So I guess I don't know what's going on with Demi Moore, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Candace, how do you feel about my mental health right now? Well, I don't feel you're depressed. I don't feel a heaviness with you. I don't feel a black cloud over you. I feel, as far as your mental health, I feel that you're fine.
Yeah, I don't feel anything odd, just normal worries, something on your mind. I don't feel like it's anything abnormal.
What's going on? Is there something going on, Candace?
Perhaps You're thinking about somebody that you desire, waiting on someone, an expectation to hear from somebody
Okay,
is what I'm kind of feeling.
what are you stressed about?
Like a waiting energy on someone.
What are you stressed about, girl?
Love.
All right. Everyone says money makes the world go round. It's not money, it's love. It really does. If I have out of 10 people who buy a reading from me, 9 is about love. It's about their heart. It's about being heartbroken.
There you go, Candace. What? Yeah, you see this in the swords here. That's the thinking. Swords are air. And here we go with the passion, the desire, and the waiting game. Because you see, the King of Wands faced the King of Swords. So what's on your mind here is this. You know, Ryan.
So is your boyfriend, Candace, is your boyfriend still with you, or are you guys split up now? Because I really, whether you're with your boyfriend or not, I really feel he's like your third child over the age of 18. So I really feel that even if he is with you, you're carrying the load for everybody. And yes, that is very stressful. So yes, we are together, but kind of on the rocks. Yeah, because I feel like he's a man-child. You know, I'm sure you love him, and I don't want to, you know, insult anybody. But I just feel that it's always put on you to look after everything. And he's just the third child. You know, I do everything around the house and clean up after him. Exactly.
Get used to it.
Yeah. Like with him, you're going to get what you got. And most of us, you know, I have to say my ex-husband was very good that way. I didn't have to say, change that child's diaper. I did not have to tell him to do anything, you know, but I feel with your boyfriend, I really feel that you have to carry everything. Like when he comes home from work, if he goes to work, when he comes home from work, his job is done. His job is done. He is not doing anything else to help around the house because that's your job. And I don't feel that's going to change, Candace. So you either have to accept it, and dreaming a lot about Ryan is making him look even more worse because it's like, oh, this Ryan, he'd be so much better for me. And I just wish that we could be together because you have these, I don't want to say illusions, but in these dreams, it's like you're dreaming of what you don't have, right? What do you get? I don't know, Joyce. What do you get?
Like the illusion, the fantasy of what it could be, but you don't know that yet. I feel you're going to run into this little Ryan guy because he's just popping up and you keep seeing him. Now, the funny thing is with that, usually when you start talking about it, it doesn't happen. If you kept it to yourself and didn't ask about it, something like that, it'll show up within a week.
Yeah. And that's okay. She's married. Like Ryan is married. I haven't talked to him in years. He got a girl pregnant and ended up with him. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure they'll run into each other.
Well, doesn't mean you'll be together, but you will see him.
Right. And it doesn't mean he's a perfect guy. How do you know you wouldn't have to clean up behind Ryan or cook for him every day, 3 times a day? You don't know his expectations. You don't know who he is now, you know, as far as who he grew into being.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with Clara. It's a lot of the fantasy to escape, and we all do it.
Yeah.
At some point, we all get, it's overwhelming, and you daydream, you know, especially when somebody comes to your mind, you wonder how it would have been with them. Would it be like this? Would it be better? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And you had a true connection, a really close connection. So that's all you know, right? So it ended with that really close connection. So, I mean, maybe you just didn't get to know him well enough that when you guys were, you know, like, so if it would have carried on, you never know. Like Joyce said, you could have been picking him up after him. But going back to your original question, I just, you know, like, I just really like, I mean, with your boyfriend right now, like, yeah, I mean, there is that you're dreading to have to do everything all the time. I don't feel you're depressed. But I do feel like, yeah, that stress there is not helping, right? I can't speak to people who have passed, Alex Alexis Arissa, but I can feel them, because when people are alive, I read their essence, I read their vibe, I read their energy. That's what me and Joyce do. So when somebody passes away, it's the body that is gone and their soul is still alive. So I still feel their energies around me. I can, like, if I were to read someone who has passed on, I can still pick up their energies. I can't talk to them. I'm not a medium, but I can pick up on energies. I don't know about you, Joyce, if you can.
I can around in my house. I can.
Oh, you can?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I smell smells, and I can pick up the energy because I get the picture of the person in my head too. Yeah, sometimes, mainly it's my family that have passed, because we have a close family. But strangers, not so much. It just depends. Every now and then, somebody out of the blue that I really don't even know. I don't have to actually know them, but I'll have seen their face somewhere. And all of a sudden, I could be shopping, I could be driving. All of a sudden, some total stranger will come to my mind. And I'm like, why am I thinking of this person? And either I will run into them or find out that they passed away.
Wow.
And so sometimes that kind of confuses me as to why they're showing up.
Yeah. So I'm nothing like the Long Island medium.
No, me either.
No, I don't have that gift. I would love to have that gift, but I don't. But I mean, there's times where I'll be sitting watching TV and I can all of a sudden I smell cigarette smoke, and my dad smoked, and it's just like, that is so bizarre. Nobody in this house smokes. I don't know where that cigarette smoke is coming from. So yeah.
That's a sign of his presence. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay, Amy, thank you, Gail, for, I saw Amy's, yeah, go ahead and email me, Amy, whenever you're ready, and I can give you the instructions.
I'm trying to see. Help earlier, Candace said they were together and another. Then she hasn't talked to him for years, so I don't get the question and the answer. Maybe you missed something along the stream, Manuela. I can sometimes feel spirits around me, like some random cold air. Yeah, I get that. And I also get hot spots. I'm really not wanting to know where they're coming from. Y'all don't need to tell me.
Wow.
I shouldn't be feeling the hot energy, but I've known of people who do. So I feel the cold and the hot. And I also, like I said, I will see, okay, y'all want to hear something spooky dooky? I will tell you.
Tell us, Joyce. I want to hear.
All right. So the other night I'm sitting here, just like you see me. I was online doing whatever. And I looked up. In fact, I was live streaming the other night. It was getting kind of close to the end of my stream. And I thought I saw Mark cross the hall. But when I really listened, Mark was sleeping. Mark never crossed the hall. So I just kind of kept going. I ignored it. Well, after the stream, I was fooying with my computer, and I saw it again. And it's almost like an invisible outline image. And it's as quick as that. I mean, just like a blink of an eye, same spot across, like I'm facing my hallway. Okay. Like, and there's a bathroom and there's a bedroom directly across. Okay. So like if it would be someone going from the bedroom to the bathroom, but nobody was, you see. Wow. I get that. And I get here in this area, I will get that. I will see like orbs. I'll be watching TV and something will fly by.
I see. I'll watch your videos. I'll watch your live stream. And I think I've even commented, there's an orb that went by. There's another orb that went by. What's behind your door, Joyce? I always wonder what's behind that door.
Oh, no, I'm joking. It's a wreath. It's a saint's wreath. It's like New Orleans Saints themed and Cajun theme. You'd have to see it up close, but anyhow, watch. I'll show you.
Oh, it's another room.
It's another room. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what you guys can see. Okay. Yeah, it's another room in here.
Oh, okay. So I wonder if that's a pantry.
No, it's my closed-in porch. I used to do readings in there.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Biddy Katie. Hello. I just have a yes or no question. Will my mom ever remarry? I want to say no. What do you think, Joyce?
I feel like she will.
Oh, really? Okay.
I feel like she will, Biddy Kitty. I like your little name. It's super cute. So, will Biddy Kitty's mother remarry ever, 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 ever? Will Biddy Kitty's mom ever remarry? It's saying yeah.
All right. All right. I'm taking out my pendulum right now.
Take it, whip it out, girl. Whip it down. Look, it's moving faster.
Oh my God. Will Biddy Katie's mom ever remarry? I stand corrected, people. This says yes. Look at it.
My pendulum is waving because it likes the camera. It's a camera whore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's going. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. What prayer do you say for pendulum? How to clean it? I don't know. Joyce is more of an expert on the pendulums. I didn't know we had to clean them. Do you clean yours?
This one, when I got it, when I get my pendulums, basically what I do, I smudge. I also smudge my cards. I have incense. I have Nag Champa incense, and I also have white sage. I have mugwort. I have frankincense. I have myrrh. I have sweet myrrh. You name it, I got it. And sometimes, because I have also the pure incense, I will start my smoke. And also Palo Santo is good. Whatever I feel led to. And from the smoke of basically usually the white sage or the Palo Santo is my go-to, for smudging. And I will allow the smoke to cleanse the pendulum. Okay, that is when I first get it. And every now and then when I feel like it needs a good little clean. And also what I do is I will keep my pendulum and my cards. I have a bay window that gets a lot of the moon and the sun energy from where it's at. So I'll put my decks out on my windowsill and my pendulum and my crystals. And they get solar and lunar energies that cleanse as well.
Yeah.
And recharges them.
I heard another good way to recharge your cards or to clear energy is to set them the way they came. Fool, then the Magician, and line them up in that order. And then that will also clear the cards. I don't know. But
yeah, if you go through them, yeah.
Yeah, but I do the same thing. Smudge, daylight, moonlight, direct sunlight. I like that too.
It's very, very good.
Yeah. How do you know if the spirit has good intention? I use my cross necklace. I don't know. I mean, Joyce also does different work than tarot. I don't know if you want to explain what you do, but I think Joyce knows more about this kind of stuff than I do. What do you think?
Do you ever see, which one are you on?
Very last one.
Okay. Do you know if the spirit has good intention? Okay, first question, Gail. Yes, I have wine because I live with a wino. Number one, I drink too, but he gulps it like, yeah, that's Mark. And I'm just teasing him. You know by the feeling. Race B. if there's something bad or menacing or even mischievous, and a mischievous spirit could also be, we call them the Lupan, the Lutan. I say Lupan, Lutan. And that's like mainly what we believe is like it's children's spirits and they're mischievous. And in the old ways, we call it the Lutan. But it's mischievous and it's not good. Any kind of bad spirit, you're going to feel that heaviness and you're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel sometimes you have activity that's not good. Anything good and peaceful is not going to disrupt your life and it's not going to make you uncomfortable. Anything good is going to make you feel comfortable and just really neutral, unafraid, sometimes very loving. And it's not going to throw things around your house, hide your things from you. It's not going to play jokes and tricks on you. Bad spirits or mischievous spirits will. Okay, so, and you're going to get that feeling. That is to me, I believe all people have that feeling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just whether you trust it or not, or shrug it off and go, oh, well, I'm just kind of having a bad day. I'm not feeling good or I'm tired. But that icky feeling is the icky feeling. You cannot shake it or get rid of it. Right. I just want to say really quickly, Race B is here. This is all Race B's doing. She kept sending me different ways of going live with a split screen. So I want to personally, me and Joyce, since you're here, thank you. Because
thank you, Race B. Oh, yes. She was the one who sent the link to this, huh?
I said, try this out.
Oh,
so thank you, Race B, so much. So much.
Thank you. Thank you. This was so super awesome.
Yeah. But going back to that, it's like, okay, for example, when I go to a hospital, I feel icky. I don't like it there. There's too many energies. There's people who have died in the hospital. And I feel very uncomfortable when I go into a hospital. I kind of have to put either to shut it down and get to where I'm going without thinking about things too much. Places like cemeteries make me feel icky, even though it's peaceful. You go to a cemetery, it's clean, it's green, it's peaceful. You hear the birds chirping, the grass, the trees, it's beautiful, but I get an icky feeling. So when I go into a house and I get an icky feeling, it's like there's something here. There was a house that we lived in when the kids were little. And at the very end of the hallway, there was one room. And my oldest son was only 2-3 years old at the time. He's very empathic, just like me. He's got tarot decks. He does readings. He's learning. He's only 20 years old, but he's learning. And at 3 years old, the minute I hit those stairs to take him to bed, he would start to cry. And I'd think, oh my God, quit being such a baby. He's just spoiled. He doesn't want to go to bed. He is being difficult because he knows he's going to get his way this way. And he would cry and cry and cry. And after a while, that same room that he slept in, I felt really uncomfortable even walking by it. And I put that poor kid in there for like a year and a half. And then soon as I switched rooms and I got bunk beds for both kids, he was fine to go to bed. I did not see the signs. I thought, oh, well, he's just trying to get his way. He doesn't want to go to bed. And he already knew at the age of 3 years old that he didn't like something. So when we're little, I think we see and we feel these things, and people and parents say, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. And then they're not following their intuition, So,
Right.
So that from a very young age. But I think as you get older, you start to learn to blow off that intuition that you have.
Right.
Most people who come to me for a reading already know what their intuition is telling them.
Right.
They already know. They just need, even from Joyce too, they need validation that what they're feeling is legit, and what they need to do or what not to do, they already know that, but they don't trust,
Well, for me, it's hard for me to tune into myself, as far as for me. And the older I get, the more involved in the practices that I do, I found, and I told Clara that now sometimes it's, and I'm strictly talking about myself, okay, for me. And like we both talked about it's because I'm so close to the situation, literally, that it's just being like right up on it. Like it's hard to see it when you're right up on it. And you know what I mean? And so that's why I have Clara help me out to understand what the hell, you know what I mean? So that's where I need that help, because it's hard for me to read myself. Earlier on, it was easier. Now, there are times that it's like nothing, okay? But those times are becoming more and more rare the older I get, as far as with me.
Yeah.
Some readers can never read themselves. Some can, and some grow as they keep on doing it and grow older. It gets to be harder and harder.
Well, that's the thing, is that you are very close to your situation, and you start to become analytical and start to rationalize rather than feel, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Gail. Okay, Gail. What's your question, Gail? 549. You want a pendulum, but what's your question? Am I going to spend Christmas in the mountains or just at home?
Huh.
So I want to say in the mountains. I want to say that. What do you say, Joyce?
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Will Gail Newton spend Christmas in the mountains? Will Gail spend Christmas in the mountains? Yeah.
That's a big fat yes.
It's a big yes. Look, Gail. Oh, Lord. It's picking up momentum. It's waving at you, Gail.
Will I become a professional singer performer in the near future? All right. Super chat is open. Tall, foxy lady.
So, yeah. If anybody wants to know what I do other than tarot, yes. I would rather perhaps, you can ask me a direct question about it, or you can just go to my website. Yeah. If you dare. And then shadowbayoutarot.com. No, I'm lying. It's shadowbayou.com. I'm looking at my name right here. It's shadowbayou.com is my website.
Yep. Go check out Joyce's website. Check out her YouTube channel. She really knows a lot. She lives in the Bayou.
Yeah.
Put it that way. So she is very versed on many parts of
yeah, in the Bayou, outside of New Orleans. I know all the spooky stuff.
Yeah, that's right. So, all right, Siren E. I'm going through a hard time. When will things start? Okay, available in my region. Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not available.
It's not available. Oh.
Okay.
I pray for Archangel Michael for protection when I use the necklace. What necklace? Are you talking about the pendulum? Power through it, just what we have to do. New Orleans is super haunted. That's right, super. It is super haunted. You want to see how haunted?
Oh, someone wants to know. Gail wants to know what with a little lanyap stands for.
A little something extra. When we throw something extra in, meaning tarot with a little something extra, a little something special for you. Like when we give people things and we say there's a little lanyap in that, they know it's more than what they asked for or more than what they expected. So I wanted to not just come out and say what I did, because I didn't know the reception I truly would get with that. And I have since separated my channel to I just strictly have tarot on one, and I have Hoodoo on the other channel.
So is lanyap with a little lanyap
With a
is
little lanyap means a
that,
little something extra.
is that a New Orleans term? Because we
Yeah,
never heard that.
between the Bayou region and New Orleans, both, because we're right there. So yeah, mostly you'll hear it in the Bayou Swamps area, like where I live, more so than in New Orleans. But they are familiar and they use that term also, Lil Lanyap. It's very much of a casual saying. It's an old Cajun saying,
Okay.
you know.
I know I did a reading today and I said to the girl, I said, this relationship's just gonna simmer. It's just gonna sit and simmer for a while. She goes, does that mean it's gonna like fizzle out? And I'm like, okay, she doesn't know what I mean by to simmer. It'll just grow. Yeah, it'll just slowly kind of grow, right?
There, yeah.
Okay, so Candace says something here about you.
I have not. Girl, you think I want this on television? You crazy. I better have Kim K's hairdresser, makeup artist, and everybody. I want the whole crew.
Oh shit, you look beautiful. What are you talking about?
Oh Lord, y'all, thank you. But never get your eyes checked. No, I have no desire to be on TV. But thanks.
We hit an hour. I don't know if I don't know. What do you think, Joyce? You think people have had enough?
Maybe they had enough of us. I don't know.
Yep. So, okay, well, we'll call it quits.
Okay.
And, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gail, for
thank you guys.
For not what is it called? For me moderating. Thank you to Race B again. And for everybody that has purchased a super chat, I thank you so much. We thank you for supporting our channels. Check out Joyce from Shadow Bayou Tarot. She's awesome with the cards. And I really hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again. All right.
Oh, I love you guys.
Okay. Yep.
Bye. Thank you. Y'all come see me on my channel tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.